Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we'll be doing a light angle on a face. We've done some other videos and today we're exploring the face with a light source coming on from below and from one side. It could be this side, this side. I'm going to do the light source from the left hand side of the face. So let's draw ourselves a generic face. So you could start with an oval or an egg shape. Egg shape is better. And again, please always use very light strokes. Okay, so just a guiding framework to help determine where the different features will land. So the face in this case is just like looking straight forward. It is best to practice this with a generic face rather than one that has accentuated features, because that is a completely different exercise. If you have a generic, like straightforward face, you find exploring the light angles sometimes more challenging because it becomes difficult to put the light source along flatter features rather than features that are more exaggerated. And as we know that human faces, like, they're all different. And with regard to cheekbones, jaws, noses, eyes, the features differ, and then the light angles of course also differ. So not the best, but we have a generic face. That's a fine enough face to go about this exercise. Alright, so we begin our my apologies, I forgot to give him a set of ears. Very important. Okay, so now the light source is like right here. And so, which means that all the darker tones are going to hit that way. So we begin by first, let's say that there is a little, so I'm putting in a feature here, so a little raised brow, forehead. So in my estimate, this area here would be quite dark. Right above the eyebrow, and filled in a little too much, because I think I should stop somewhere there for now and decide if I need to have more crosshatch over the cheek, because the cheek is usually a little bit bulging. Like, flat doesn't mean that it's absolutely a flat piece of cardboard. Like, it's still a face, and it has certain features that are more like outstanding in spite of being a generic face. So for instance, right here, the nose, pretty sure will be illuminated in this case somewhere along this line. This area will definitely be in shadow, which is like right next to the nose here. And definite shadow going into the nose here, and then we could just fade out here as well. If there is an indent here, then some shadow just about there. Lower lip will have that bulge darker. And then of course the top of the chin. Usually everybody has a chin, a little bit, some like small, some big, that's fine, but a little bit of a chin, and that will be pretty much highlighted here as well. And then let's say that there is a bulge right there. There will be some features with a tone there as well. Putting a tone right there. So this ear, at least a portion of it, in that same dark light source. And then let's not be afraid to get the darker tones going right here. This should be darker. This should be darker and sharper because it's the nose casting that shadow. Darker, 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 and darker just around there. And then of course we fill that in. That actually blends in all together. And this area, yes, definitely darker. And then you could fade out depending on how much of a shadow is being cast by which feature. And right around here there will be a bit of shadow going there. And of course, if there's any raised forehead features, you could just key in on that and try to put some tones there as well. So generally, let's say the hair unless it's of a not generic and very, very specific and has some very, again, exaggerated features. Generally in a light source that ends in a dark end like this one, so I'm presuming like everything behind here is just dark enough. It usually appears in a monotone. So I'm just putting in some, so just imagine this person has black hair and I'm putting in some black tone just to even this out. Okay, and then of course into the ear. And I think like that's about it. So face in a light source that is coming from the bottom left angle, and of course you can improve on this, and please do Google images. You'll be able to see that there's a lot that you could do with these angles. Well, please do keep in touch. We'll be posting more. We'll be posting more videos as we go along, and please subscribe, keep in touch. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a wonderful day.